Part 1 of the Narrative of the Captivity and Restoration of Mrs. Mary Rowlandson by Mary Rowlandson. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recorded by Matthew Scott Surprenant. The sovereignty and goodness of God, together with the faithfulness of his promises displayed, being a narrative of the captivity and restoration of Mrs. Mary Rowlandson, commended by her to all that desires to know the Lord's doings to and dealings with her, especially to her dear children and relations. The second edition, corrected and amended, written by her own hand for her private use, and now made public at the earnest desire of some friends, and for the benefit of the afflicted. Deuteronomy 32:39. See now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal, neither is there any can deliver out of my hand. On the 10th of February, 1675, came the Indians with great numbers upon Lancaster. Their first coming was about sunrising. Hearing the noise of some guns, we looked out. Several houses were burning, and the smoke ascending to heaven. There were 5 persons taken in one house, the father and the mother, and a sucking child. They knocked on the head, the other 2 they took and carried away alive. There were 2 others, who being out of their garrison upon some occasion, were set upon. One was knocked on the head, the other escaped. Another there was, who running along was shot and wounded, and fell down. He begged of them his life, promising them money, as they told me, but they would not hearken to hear him, but knocked him in the head, and stripped him naked, and split open his bowels. Another, seeing many of the Indians about his barn, ventured and went out, but was quickly shot down. There were 3 others belonging to the same garrison who were killed. The Indians, getting up upon the roof of the barn, had advantage to shoot down upon them over their fortification. Thus these murderous wretches went on, burning and destroying before them. At length they came and beset our own house, and quickly it was the dolefullest day that ever mine eyes saw. The house stood upon the edge of a hill. Some of the Indians got behind the hill, others into the barn, and others behind anything that could shelter them, from all which places they shot against the house, so that the bullets seemed to fly like hail. And quickly they wounded one man among us, then another, and then a third. About 2 hours, according to my observation in that amazing time, they had been about the house before they prevailed to fire it, which they did with flax and hemp, which they brought out of the barn. And there being no defense about the house, only 2 flankers at 2 opposite corners, and one of them not finished, they fired it once, and ventured out and quenched it, but they quickly fired it again, and that took. Now is the dreadful hour come, that I have often heard of, in time of war, as it was in the case of others, but now mine eyes see it.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?